for launch in 3, 2, 1.
KoKo squad, it's your girl LaRoca Blu, back in the cut with another lit reaction video. Now, we're getting into some different territory, but we always want to keep it familiar. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna react to Mike Righteous. This is his second effort. I believe this is off of his album. It was viewer requested, so I'm definitely gonna get into it. With that being said, you know we're gonna get into it, see what we can see, feel how we feel, bippity bappity boo. All that. But YouTube tripping, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm trying to see some bands myself. So I gotta handle a little bit of business. So before I do that, we gotta do this. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach 1,000, 5 lucky local KoKo squad members are gonna be able to go to the LaRoca Blu apparel website and get an item of their choosing. All you got to do to be part of that giveaway is let me know that you subscribe with your post notifications on down in the comments below. Please be sure to follow me on all my social media. All my social media is going to be down in the description below, as well as the original video. But if you want to visit the websites and you haven't got your merch, definitely go visit that online store at LaRocaBluApparel.rageon.com. Like I said, I want to see some pics of you and your merch, so you know what I'm saying, I want to show you mad love and do a whole video based on everybody who got their merch. So go to the online store and get your merch today, LaRocaBluApparel.rageon.com. But with that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up light and easy. I'm not even gonna do too much. We're gonna get into this video. So family, are you ready? Because I'm ready. So you know what time it is. Let's get to the video. Okay, the video just started, and I want to know if anybody besides me just seen that the glass in the building just blew out. I don't know if I was the only one who caught that, but already we starting off and I have concerns. Like, what the fuck? You just automatically glass busting out of windows? Like, at the end of the day, visuals mean a lot, and if you're going to start it off like that, I'm already prepared for something. It can't be good if we're already starting with bust out windows.
So my family dearest, I won't be here by the time that you hear this. I took the nearest pack of painkillers and I've never been so serious. And babe, I know the chances are you'll probably find this first. And if you're reading this, I'm sorry, I'm typing my final words, I hope.
Now, I'm not gonna front and pretend like the world is full of sunshine and rainbows. I know some real shit goes on. But my question, Loco KoKo family, and you can get in the comments and let me know this. Has this guy ever made a happy, feel-good track? Because the first little freestyle joint that I heard him rhyme on, he almost had me wanting to cry. Now, I have to bear witness to his suicide letter. This is what you guys are doing to me. I mean, I want to hear good music, but damn, did this guy ever once? I understand mental health issues are real. Don't get me twisted. I am not being insensitive to that fact, because even in the last video, I told you, I was like, the shit just made me want to reach out and hug dude. But right now, we about to listen to his suicide note. And like, I understand, you know, that there are people who are in a dark place and they need a messenger. And apparently he's planning to be it. But Has this guy ever made a happy feel-good song? I just need to know that.
No, I know you'll end up hating me with every single fiber you have inside of your nerves. I left you with a baby, maybe I should have tried for her. But trust me, all I've done's get in the way of a life you deserve. How can I live to look you in the eye, knowing we gotta scrape by with the money you have inside of your purse? My career isn't paying, so why am I trying to write a verse? I can't support a little angel in his unstable line of work.
Now, I know that the music game, it has its ups and downs, but a lot of y'all have been reaching out and telling me this dude is dope. Is nobody buying his albums that he can't get paid? Is he not booking shows? Is nobody lining up to go see Mike Righteous shows? Let me know what it is, because at the end of the day, like, he's feeling bad because he can't support his family and he's trying to do hip-hop. But I mean, I get it. If that's your passion, you want to live and do your passion, and that's why I do these videos, even though YouTube tripping right now and change the criteria, and it look like they're about to change it again. But I'm following my passion. I want to be able to discuss music on a professional basis, but at the same time, like, I'm not unrealistic. Like, you still have bills to pay, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's a time and a place where you give yourself no other option. But after a while, if you see it's not panning out the way you want it to, you might want to start thinking about that backup plan. Like, what am I gonna do if this shit don't work out? Or what can I do to bring in income until this shit work out? That's the only reason why I still have my full-time job, because at the end of the day, I would love to quit and just wholeheartedly commit to YouTube videos and my brand and building that. But until that starts generating money, and I mean significant money, bills got to be paid. So if you're going to, one, be doing things to bring children into the world and have people rely on you, you got to be prepared to do what you need to do so that you can do what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, I'm single and still won't quit my full-time job. He writing this talking about he got a girl and a kid. Like, you got 2 other people to, you know, worry about. You know what I'm saying? And you not in the best mental state to begin with in the first place. So, like, why would you do that? Like, find something else to do, but so you could be a contributing factor to your family.
I'm without you by my side, I'm done with my time on earth. I feel like my life's a curse. If I'm here, the cycle turns. My examples were not to do growing up, was how I learned. So don't let the children hear this so they know what life is first, please.
And I don't know how I feel about that. If you decide to take your life and your kids are wondering where you are, how much do you really tell them? You know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted, I'm not in an insensitive place. I suffer from anxiety and depression also. But everybody has their degrees or levels of what their experience is like. But if your kids are wondering where you are, like, how much do you tell them? Because here he's like, don't show the kids, let them know what life is first. But do they really know what life is if you're not around the person who helped bring them into the world? Like, I don't think that's fair to the kids, and I don't think that you're thinking that all the way through, and then to put all the pressure on the one parent that's gonna be left to explain it. This may sound like an insensitive statement, but that's kind of selfish. That's kind of selfish to be like, tell the kids this, tell the kids that. No, you fight whatever you're going through so that you can have these conversations with your kids. Because what if your kids are going through the same thing? Now you have a place to speak from experience because you're going through it, but you're putting it on the other parent to relay all these messages. I don't think that's fair.
Dear kids, I don't know how to start this. Your dad's a fucker, a stupid fucking bastard, stupid fucking I'm supposed to be a parent, but can't say goodbye without getting pissed off and swearing.
I don't know what to do here, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, everybody has their journey, and like I said, anxiety, depression, all of that is very real. And if you haven't experienced it, you don't know what it feels like. But like, this is like super heavy. Like, I know that we gotta cover a range of emotions through music, and I know I'm gonna react to a lot of different kind of stories, but like, this is heavy. Like, I feel like I'm in a room that I'm not supposed to be in, watching a family have a conversation that's way personal, that I'm really not supposed to be a part of. So like, even though I'm not physically there, like, this is making me uncomfortable.
And it's okay if you hate me, I wouldn't like me either. I didn't want to do this, I didn't want to leave ya, but mommy said I'm useless, and I'm starting to believe her. I hope you're fucking happy, bitch, I wish I didn't meet you.
And I know there's no such thing as a fair fight. If you're fighting, you feel like all gloves are off. But at the end of the day, if it's somebody that you care about and you plan to be in your life for a while, like, you gotta watch what you say. Like, hitting below the belt is playing dirty. And if you know somebody's dealing with self-confidence, anxiety, and depression, and you tell them that they're worthless and they're already feeling like that anyway, you're literally just pouring, I don't even know what the fuck can you, alcohol wears off, what acid in a fucking wound. You're just making it worse, because when a person's in that mind state, they need as many positive affirmations as they can get. Even if you feel like it's unwarranted and they don't have the right to feel that way, if you're going to be in a relationship with a person who has mental issues, you got to research how to be their support system. And if you feel like you can't be that support system, walk away. Don't get so frustrated where you're saying the most ugly things to people, because at the end of the day, you don't know what will push them over the edge to make them say, fuck it, I really am going to do it this time. So you really want to watch your words with people that you care for.
I never wanted this, I didn't want to quit. I'm sorry kids, but I don't want to live. I've got nothing to offer, I wish I had a lot to give. Wish I didn't have such a fucked up family when I was a kid. I wish God would give me a break, I wish I wasn't in pain. I wish this vodka could wash it away. What can I say? In another life we might meet. Just promise that you won't be like me.
And that's why I'm a big proponent of reaching out to someone, because as I keep stating that I have my own anxiety and depression issues, but I'm seeking help. Like, on the days that I know that I feel like I can't make it and I have nothing to offer to this world, I reach out. If I can't reach out to a medical professional, I reach out to friends, I reach out to family. At the end of the day, it's like, you have to take some responsibility. You know the things that you're feeling in your mind are not right. They're powerful and they're relentless, but you know deep down inside that they're not right. So you have to take some accountability for your healing, and you have to decide like what you're gonna hold on to and what you're gonna let go. Because you can forgive, and people be like, forgive and forget. You're never gonna forget, but you can forgive. And the statement is true. You don't forgive for the other person, you forgive for you, because at the end of the day, look at what this man is going through. And I'm not trying to pile on to him, but I'm sure that the people that he's stressing about are not thinking about him like this. And they're living their lives. And they might not think about it until he actually isn't here, which is not fair. But at the same time, it is what it is. So how much power are you going to give people to have control over you? You can't change what the past has happened, and the only thing that you can do is move on to the future. And I know, because at the end of the day, sometimes the pain is so great, it feels like it's never gonna go away. Even on your good days, like even on the days you guys see me super amped up, shiny and happy, there's a level of pain that lives below the surface that nobody will ever know. But at the same time, you have to find the avenues for your healing and keep searching until you find it.
Doing it. Why's my crib candlelit? And where's my fucking phone? I need to call an ambulance. If I fucking die here, I ain't coming back from it. Open your fucking eyes, rocks your tide. Does everything just go black? I think it's actually happening.
And you gotta play that out before you start getting in your feelings. Like, it's hard to come out of an emotional place when you're dealing with raw emotion, but you gotta take the time to fucking think all the way through, because you don't want to make a choice or do something that you can't come back from. And that's looking like where he's at right now. Like, he done did everything he can to kill himself and then realizes that he don't want to die. But now, could it possibly be too late? You done put yourself in a position that you can't come back from? So, yeah, you gotta think, like, even in your worst possible, like, we've been there. People who dealt with anxiety and depression, we've been there. You have those days where you feel like you don't want to live, and you're like, one false move, one false word, I can do it, and it's that easy, and you feel like the world doesn't care anyway if you're here or not. So, but what does you not being here really mean? You know you got kids. Now they have to live with not having a parent, and who knows what kind of mental things are gonna arise because you decided to kill yourself. And eventually they're gonna find out that you decided to kill yourself, and then you realize that you didn't want to do it, and now you're trying to backpedal and it's too late. See, this is why I'm a strong proponent of reaching out for help. When you feel like you're gonna be able to pull that trigger, you're gonna be able to swallow that pill, that's when you gotta call somebody. That's when you gotta call somebody before you do it. Like, you're in this apartment, you're trashing it, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you probably should have did that, broke everything, because you know what? Materialistic things can be replaced, but you as a person can't be replaced. So you gotta know that at some point, something's worth living for.
What if I could change? And this is just an accident. Love my family so much, can't live to see my dad upset. Need to be there for my little daughter, thought I couldn't bring you happiness. My brother's in prison, I'm supposed to visit. When the screws bring him the news, how's he gonna handle it? He just wants me to succeed. I don't need this rapping shit, been taking tablets for weeks. Last time I saw my sister, I freaked out and smashed the whip. Threw her down a set of stairs, and since then I haven't slept.
Wow. Wow. All I can say is wow. Like, this is heavy. Like, you got a brother in jail, he not out to be able to reach out to you, and he probably is one of the people who can reach you. You saw your sister, you fucked up her car and threw her down a flight of stairs. Like, wow. Like, wow.
Told myself my life wasn't supposed to happen yet. I can't maintain or manage this. Am I paranoid or passionate? We all suffer deep down. Inside we're all battling, but don't want to admit it. We're blind to what we're damaging. Anger is contagious, and they just blame the cannabis. But I've always felt like this before I even had a spliff. Just too ashamed to say it to your face, cause I'm a man.
I guess that's why pride is one of the 7 deadly sins, because there are a lot of things that we don't say and we accept because our own pride gets in the way. We feel like we are supposed to be representing a certain way, or you always got to present this strong front. And it took me a long time to realize that I don't. It took me a long time to realize that it was okay to show that I'm not the strongest person every day. And, like, especially for men, and because men are supposed to be the backbone of the family, and a lot of times, and it's messed up, and so I want to address it, a lot of times people forget that men have feelings too. Like, especially, it's harder to remember when men are always trying to portray themselves as these tough guys or these thugs, but it's hard to maintain the fact that, yeah, they're human too, and they have feelings. And so us as a community have to understand that, yeah, we need to be checking in for everybody, but we definitely have to be more in tune with men's feelings, because at the end of the day, their pride sometimes won't let them ask for help because of the stigma of being weak, even though everybody's weak sometimes.
Shit, and that ain't masculine, and I find this kind of embarrassing. Fucking baffling. Every relationship I've ever had has had a tragic end. when it was only just beginning. Cause mum, you fucked me up and now I have no trust in women. I'm just waiting for my girl to cheat, that's a little trust is given. I can't make a girl a single mum, that's fucking unforgiving. I love you to the moon and back, sorry we ain't married yet. There ain't a day that goes by where I don't imagine it. You're looking fire in the baddest dress, carrying our little madam in the back of the chariot.
And I guess that's one thing that goes back to being accountable. If you know you're not right, why get in a relationship with somebody else? You wish you could marry this girl. You putting her through all of this, but you know you're not right. You know you have trust issues. Yeah, it may be fucked up and people may think you a player because you won't settle down with one girl. Because I understand people need a companionship. We're not meant to be alone. We're meant to be, technically we're meant to be coupled up. Does it always equate to marriage? No, but you need a support system and a companion that you feel like you can turn to. But at the end of the day, why make it a committed relationship when you know mentally you don't have what it takes to be in that relationship? And then you want to compliment a closing, you could think she's the flyest girl in the world, but the way this song is going, none of this has to do with her. You have trust issues from a relationship you had with your mom. You have trust issues because you feel like you can't trust anybody. So why bring somebody into your space and play heart games like that? I know it sounds insensitive when this person is pouring their heart out in a suicide note, but at the same time, we have to call a spade and speak what's real. If you are not in the healthiest place, do not anchor yourself to a healthy person and think that they're going to bring you up. You have to be a complete person before you go into a relationship.
Well, I admire your fashion sense, that's the life I had in mind. I don't plan for this, I don't want to die. Now the panic setting, goodbye to everything I haven't said.
Alright, Loco Coco Squad, that was Mike Righteous. Oh my god. Oh my god, is all I can say. Like, that was so deep and so powerful, and I hope that someone who's thinking about taking their life sees this and sees the end point of the regret and thinks twice about doing it. Yeah, I'm speechless because this is so heavy. Like, I feel like I addressed everything that I possibly could. So, Loco Coco family, let me know what you think about this video down in the comments below. Give me your thoughts. Did you like it? If you didn't like it, let me know why. Preferably without the name calling if you disagree with me. But, you know, it is what it is. Put yourself out there. Everybody is not able to speak intelligently, but hey, I definitely want to hear from you. With that being said, today's post notification shout out goes to Exposed Bandwagons. I see you subbed, you put it out there. I appreciate the love and support. Definitely want this family to keep growing. Again, if you want to be part of the post notification squad, post notification gang, let me know that you're subscribed and your post notifications are on down in the comments below. But with that being said, Loco Coco family, until the next video, we out.